so many women running around here with that animal on the boys. The boys can't think past stop sign. Go out here do anything for feeding animal. We want to shout out Lions International park as we notate. Want to see if we can come up with the operation for park operanda as we talk about operandi. Let's see what we got. Let's see if the lighting's sufficient. But we want to feed animal. First and foremost, zookeepers say with the rain garden, we must feed animal, and animal must be fed. And so many women so thirsty, if you will. And we want to shout out. All the memories at the rainforest park that zookeepers say he has tried to create for the people in Marshall that may have business ideas, business ventures, and the people say there's no money for that. We want to forbade. We want to rebuke that. Trump say the new cabinet. He looking for the best, most bona fide, qualified government employee, non-government employee. We want to understand what Elon Musk's role going to be with government and Trump and his cabinet. Is Elon going to settle for a pay cut? Is Elon sacrificing to help the greater good of the fallen humanity? Those who forgot about God, leaning in deep to the scriptures when God say, just keep pushing, no matter what the people say. We got to feed animal because we got too many women out here broke, want to be rich, and they convincing their boyfriend to keep up with the Kardashians, going to buy all the latest Coach purses, Finley, Faradana, the new stuff, all the pre-millenniums, like you talking about Prada, we talking about Gucci, we talking about, we got to feed the animal. Animals must be fed. Animal must be fed. And we start now with the babies because, my babies, they suffering because we got Roe versus Wade kick in, and the women say, you can't tell us what to do with our bodies. Stop. Zeus say he want to throw a little heavily conversation on the women. He had to opportunity uniquely and sacredly through his life trap of Senate, you will, to have over 700 animals approach him and come up with some frivolous conversation, a little frivolous, fleshly conversation, if you will, if you want, to say that I would outdo you and the performance of endurance with this thing called animal. Can you handle this animal? And Zeus say he been taming these beasts. And these beasts get out of control sometimes. But some animals won't respect a horse in the zoo, a boss, a don, if you will. I want to shout out Trump and his new cabinet. We can't call it racist. We can only call it the most brilliant people collectively come together because they made Trump look so bad in his last campaign that he was the biggest joke could ever be joked in presidency, and then all the foreign country they looking in on this thing, and then now Trump got the unique opportunity to declare executive order. The people he say, you gonna respect me this time. No, we ain't gonna have a last presidency. We gonna have a good presidency. We gonna do it right this time, and we must feed animal one more time. We gonna give us some fish, a little bread. We got some people that like to come out here and eat from time to time, fish from time to time if they understand what nature is and they understand the constitutional forms of life consists of the laws of nature, the laws of man, and the laws of God. So collectively, we out here doing our thing, trying to feed these animals because the women have created these animals, and these animals are trying to find ways to generate income. These animals, though, taking 18-month courses, thinking that they will be rich, and there's no such thing as an 18-month course that can make you rich. Zookeepers say if you don't have a 4-year, 8-year level college education, 10-year, 20-year. It's the zoo. It's the zoo. It's the zoo. It's the zoo. We gotta feed animal. And animal is, that 2 pound muscle. When you say you want a pot, and she might wanna just sit back in the house and play house all day. And she just wants to try to wrestle with you, do exercise with you, and yoga and Pilates and whatever moves you can come up with, whenever you can come up with, feed animals. We gonna keep it like that. It's a very mature audience tonight. We got a hell of a show. We got posting as we speak. In the day will be rich, and there's no such thing as an 18-month course that can make you rich. Zookeepers say if you don't have a 4-year, 8-year level college education, 10-year, 20-year college level education, if you don't have years of education and presentation, communication rules the nation. We gotta feed these animals. The women have overpopulated society with these animals, and the government handing out all this welfare and this assistance to the people. But they say the government wrong because we got to feed these animals. They say the government wrong because the government trying to regulate fighting. We want to get to the bottom of what's really the situation. If we got more money being kicked back from government to take care of other people's kids, should government be able to really give it to the people and fully explain? The zoo. It's the zoo. It's the zoo. It's the zoo. It's the zoo. We gotta feed animal. And animal is, that 2 pound muscle. When you say you want a pot, and she might wanna just sit back in the house and play house all day. And she just wants to try to wrestle with you, do exercise with you, and yoga and Pilates and whatever moves you can come up with, whenever you can come up with, feed animals. We gonna keep it like that. It's a very mature audience tonight. We got a hell of a show. We got posting as we speak. And today show is focused on teaching law enforcement officials about the Vietnam, World War One, World War Two, and trying to create a situation where Trump cabinet can be accepted by the American people. As we understand that Trump is an economist, Zookeeper is an economist, and economists, no matter what they do in their personal time, and no matter how they look from the outside, God said, we gotta feed these animals. So many women running around here putting that animal on the boys. The boys can't think past stop sign. Go out here do anything for feeding animal. We want to shout out Lions International park as we notate. Want to see if we can come up with the operation for park operanda as we animal. We want to shout out Lions International park as we notate. Want to see if we can come up with the operation for park operanda as we talk about operandi. Let's see what we got. Let's see if the light is sufficient. But we want to feed animal first and foremost. Zookeepers say with the rain garden, we must feed animal, and animal must be fed. And so many women are so thirsty, if you will. And we want to shout out. All the zoo. It's the zoo. It's the zoo. It's the zoo. It's the zoo. We gotta feed animal. And animal is, that 2 pound muscle. When you say you want a pot, and she might wanna just sit back in the house and play house all day. And she just wants to try to wrestle with you, do exercise with you, and yoga and Pilates and whatever moves you can come up with, whenever you can come up with, feed animals. We gonna keep it like that. It's a very mature audience tonight. We got a hell of a show. We got posting as we speak. And today show is focused on teaching law enforcement officials about the Vietnam, World War One, World War Two, and trying to create a situation where Trump cabinet can be accepted by the American people. As we understand that Trump is an economist, Zookeeper is an economist, and economists, no matter what they do in their personal time, and no matter how they look from the outside, God said, we got to feed these animals. So many women running around here putting that animal on the boys. The boys can't think past stop sign. Go out here do anything for feeding animal. We want to shout out Lions International park as we notate. Want to see if we can come up with the operation for park operanda as we talk about operandi. Let's see what we got. Let's see if the light is sufficient. But we want to feed animal. First and foremost, zookeepers say with the rain god, we must feed animal, and animal must be fed. It's the zoo. It's the zoo. It's the zoo. It's the zoo. We gotta feed animal. And animal is, that 2-pound muscle. When you say you want a partner, and she might wanna just sit back in the house and play house all day. And she just wants to try to wrestle with you, do exercise with you, and yoga and Pilates and whatever moves you can come up with, whenever you can come up with, feed animals. We gonna keep it like that. It's a very mature audience tonight. We got a hell of a show. We got posting as we speak. And today's show is focused on teaching law enforcement official about the Vietnam, World War I, World War II, and trying to create a situation where Trump cabinet can be accepted by the American people. As we understand that Trump is an economist, Zookeeper is an economist, and economists, no matter what they do in their personal time, and no matter how they look from the outside, God said, we got to feed these animals. So many women running around here putting that animal on the boys. The boys can't think past stop sign. Go out here do anything for feeding animal. We want to shout out Lions International park as we notate. Want to see if we can come up with the operation for park. It's the zookeeper. If you will, it's the zookeeper. If you will, it's the zookeeper. If you will, want to do a show tonight. Very mature audiences only. Kids are not invited to this show. Unfortunately, zookeepers say sometimes when he speak on his phone, his kids, they can't be invited to this show. And today, we happen to be in the village of Marshall, city of Marshall, town of Marshall. And as we was in the city of Marshall, town of Marshall, village of Marshall, God had compelled Zookeeper to do a show about highway safety. And also, God had compelled Zookeeper to do a show about the lawsuit with Governor Evers. Who in their right mind, would take a governor on, and say he want to sue a governor? You got to be somebody some type of important. You say you want to take a governor on, and all the people. What is a governor? Okay, you got the president. You got the vice president. You got people called governors, U.S. senators, attorney generals. You got people called lawyers, judges. You got people called humans. And you got people that call spiritual people. They don't really give in to religion. And God don't let them give in to religion because God always give them a parable to give to the people. And tonight's lesson is kingdom economics. And why would a human take on the governor? It's simple, but only if you could understand what a split is in the plot Zookeepers say he met some farmers today. With the likes of some other farmers who had some other farms. And these farms was worth 1.3, 1.4, 2.8 billion, trillions and dollars. They got farms in this country, that country, this country, that country. And they got these things called churches. And then they say on the church plots, you can put splits in your acres. And zookeepers say right now, acres going for probably 1.3400 acres. But he say when he get his, but you got to really know what a split is. Now, we ain't talking about two in the split. A lot of people who ever had, human brain, heard their friends say they knew they had a friend who had a split, a elbow. Zoo say he sees so much property that the school in the city of Marshall did not take advantage of. The coding systems is so outdated, and the records keeping systems, the 24-hour surveillance systems, he believed in his head so defective that nobody spoke on it because we got some dummy cameras that might be up that's not really recording 24-hour worth of photo business recording association. And Governor Evers happened to be the governor of state of Wisconsin. And Zeus say he ain't never been out this thing called prison. Place he used to like to go because the women used to come up with these inventions and have Zoo in the bed daydreaming about never leaving bed. Then a tree branch hit him in the head, and he said, this is what God really said. Stop it, rookies! Zookeeper, Marshall High School, we got sermon. And we got kingdom economics. We got business. And only for those women, infants, children, who could understand what Zookeeper said at this moment. Very important show tonight. Only for a mature audience, if you will. We doing highway safety. And we talking about splits and properties, and we talking hundreds of acres from thousands of acres. And we want to know how many acres you would be willing to buy if God gave you money and say, well, how you gonna make the most of these acres? If we could put this new situation called photo enforced business district area coding systems in play, and the police need the help of the public, because this is so much money that it's just trillions, if you will, trillion, millions, and just thousands and trillions and millions and trillions and just so many dollars. But you got to know about a plot. And you got to know about the full split of a plot. And you got to know how the 100 acre of the plot worked. And then you got to know how many times you could take your plot and make it traditionally now a new plot and update the code and systems on it. But you got to go to the government about it with a grant and a proposal to solicit these funds or to get it approved through your local piece of plot. And plotting is everywhere that God got you sitting is his. He control everything. Want to say hi to God. Want to say hi to all the true Christian. Want to say hi to all people in the village of Marshall, city in Marshall, town in Marshall, who know Zookeeper might be one of the best pastors they ever heard with a human tongue. And we want to talk about John chapter 14, 1 through 6. And we want to talk about John 10:10. We want to talk about the lighthouse. And we want to talk about Genesis chapter 1, verse 1 and 2. Genesis 1, chapter 1, verse 1. In the beginning, God created. And verse 2. Spirit looking on the face of the deep, and God looking on the face of the water. So we in the garden tonight, as you imagine. What is it? We talking plots, And what is a plot? Zookeeper tell the people they want to be true Christian. They running around with these big old crosses on their neck, declaring, decreeing it. Their mama told them, their daddy told them, their sister, their cousin, their brother told them, somebody in the family told them, their great grandmama told them, somebody told them, human body told them. Say, this is thing called Jesus Christ. He the Lord, the Savior, Master. Just declare this, decree it. And sometimes you might not understand everything about it, but just keep holding fast to the scripture. And one day he going to rescue you from your state of condition. And we want to talk about mental health awareness tonight as well, because, the things that Zeus say and the information he gives must be verified through a accredited lawyer, but sometimes he eat accredited lawyers for breakfast, and it's like they have never been to training from school. So, we got the police fired up about the show because they believe this thing called guilt versus contrite ever existed, and then the biggest crook, the ever crook, he been on a campaign to say he got a school, Brown versus Board Education. He got a highway safety show that has robbed all human of imagination. And now he stumbled up homeless as an individual in the city of Marshall, village of Marshall, town of Marshall. He sees so many plot separation gaps that it could be gaps, but the people don't know what gaps is. And then they say, Zookeeper really don't know how to rap. And when he rap, information he give out be so unprecedented that the people think he playing. So he like to slow it down tonight. We got a speed trap. They ain't trapping for no money. 35 here, 55 there. But nevertheless, let's get in it tonight. 23 CV 52 JDP Zookeeper say he created this character on YouTube. Where he get to go against every business ever was created that the government solidified on paper, and they playing these things called tax games together. They caught up in it, and then they got these contract clauses where they can't turn down the auditor. So here it is. Zeus say he created this thing called YouTube auditing. A lot of people did not know what it was, had really no idea it existed, but it really did. And then once they found out, it was a little too late. But what we want to focus on tonight is he who neglects his pressing concerns finds himself eating the wind. His bread is being eaten by another. So Zeus say the women working with the men in play who owned all the land and had all the property knew Zookeeper was up and coming, but then he kept taking himself out of the game. Oh my, you, and you, I want you too, and you too, and how much you cost, and you too. And we got a speed trap, 55, 35, ain't trapping for no money. Ain't a damn thing funny about it. Then if we keep going, we got to talk about the farms too, because it's the plots. Right now they going for 1.32 million 100 acre. And then Zeus say he come up with this thing called he gonna buy the 100 acres. He gonna flip the 100 acres. But now the property, he gonna buy it all up. See, it's hot right now. He didn't mess with farmers. He say he finna buy all the acres of the properties that the farmers want to sell. Because on the highway, if we look this way, we see light. And then want to focus on that show. We met some individual, say her name was Victoria A. Bailey. She formerly was a gospel singer. She really wanted to go to church. She say she wanted to go to the lighthouse. She wanted to own some land. She wanted to be fully rich. And she wanted to hang out with Zoo. And Zoo say, that's fine, but is she really tell the truth? And maybe she was, maybe she wasn't. And want to take our mind off her real quick and just see if we can see any more lighting. For the people that like to walk the highway at night, might be riding, seems to farm up the code. What is this thing called code? And what is this thing called plots? What is this thing called acres? And how many splits can you have on a plot? Then we look back here, we see houses sitting on acres and splits was involved. But then we go a little farther, people. We don't see what we should see. Let's lock it in. We don't see this. We don't. Shout out to the Christmas lights. It's the zoo. Zoo! If you don't mind, it's the highway. Legitimate business district. Legitimate school, if you don't mind. Marshall, we got farmland. And we talking plots tonight. We talking business tonight. With who? If you don't mind, we talking excuse me if you don't mind, it's the zoo. It's the zoo. It's the zoo. It's the it's the zoo. It's the zoo. It's a zoo. It's a zoo. It's a zoo. It's the zoo. It's the zoo. It's a zoo. We want to take a step back because we took a few steps forward too fast. We want to talk about 1.3, 2.6, 5 million, hundreds of trillion. Want to talk about the people that left the land to the people called farmers, called people who were able to build churches on plots of land. Want to focus on these women because, you know, the women, they run into this thing called men. And the men, Lord behold, they stop creating money for the thing called women. And we got to feed these animals, and all animals are not animals. You know, but that animal got to be fed. And when that animal calls out to be fed, a lot of people do strange things in bed. Minds get to playing tricks on them in their head. And Zeus say, when they do that, the lights go out because they stop thinking. God don't give them no direction as they navigate. We want to talk about John 10:10 and keeping the light on. Zookeepers say every 100 acres going for 1.3, 2 mil. Right now it's hot, but when he get his contribution, he buying every plot that's gonna be possibly a plot as we and put all the artificial intelligent photo enforced highway code system to it and a 24-hour live video feed on it. And we got the best, the hottest social media feed produced. Shout out to government as she doing business and Zoo doing business. And we want to talk about why Marshall engineers did not keep going And we want to do this new thing called, Zeus say he just a character. It's just YouTube. And he challenged the government because he say we got a 5 billion surplus, but we're supposed to have been in the negative for about 50 years to create $1,000 worth of human people building on this highway so we can have legitimate business district up the coast. We got confused. So Keith, he say we stumbled up in March. 3,787 people, human, in the whole town. And they got farmland. Can you dig it? And Zoo been dreaming about farm. Hello? Hello? And good night. Let's lock it in, slow people. We want to adopt this highway, but I ain't got no money. So Zoo say he created this thing called White House Comments, guilt versus conflict. He just jumped on the backs of these people. But they didn't know about Joe Biden Inflation Reduction Act and how the farmers could benefit from bringing the city of Marshall up the code. Keep on buying plots. Put some photo enforced, artificial intelligence based equipment up here. And everything could be nice, but Governor Evils and his people, they let us down. We don't see them. Stop. Play too much. So then Sunday worship kick in on the people, and shout out to the church. They got Jesus Christ carrying the manga with the baby. As we true Christian, know everybody don't preach the same. Shout out to Sukeep. He say not only do he preach the scriptures to the people, get them in an emotional roller coaster and hit them with parable, but he also let the people know who might have inherited a few dollars right now that it's thousands of trillions of dollars that could be dollars, but we could start here and go all new country. Creating these things called buying farms and buying land and getting will deed, testament, planning. And if you only worth 1 million US cash, we could have your taxes and your business grants so far extended that you probably be worth 1 trillion. All you got to do is pay $10 here, 10 there, 20 everywhere, and then we can do some more math, and then that'll all be business funding. But then you really won't care about your name need no credit repair. But your business, boom. But hold on, your business really don't mean nothing. And hold on, your body really don't mean nothing to God because we got a due date. Want to talk about the due date? Stop, rookies. We got a lot of Christians did not know cemetery was part of being spiritual, controlling the flesh. You stop, rookies. Shout out to you on my show, on Sue's show. Look at this, rookie. We supposed to have lights, peoples. We didn't get the memo at Marshall Middle School. No teacher, no governor, personnel employed kept the lights on for the people. As we know, we could have kept on buying up all these plots. Highway business district code photo enforced. Artificial intelligence though. You know, everybody got company, people. But then Zeus say life is like Monopoly. God gonna show you the board. But you gotta roll the dice right. It's gotta be a real roll. Because if your roll ain't right, he gonna give you a little bit of coin. A little bit of that thing called pumpkin pie. Then you gotta feed animal though, because baby always needs shoe, diaper, pamper, toy, wanna keep up with Kardashian. Then Zeus say, no, we gonna feed them Bible. You know, everybody eat Bible with Zeus. Before we get to the next level of richness, we got to know about the goodness of God. We got to know about if you come to my new country, not just in the city of March, that you see something that ain't right now, you got a right to report this information. And maybe it could do something to edify to the human, to keep us stimulating, keep the humans fed, to keep the babies eating bellies for tummies tucked and the smile so cute on babies, because if baby don't smile, then zoo don't smile. You know, baby don't smile, zoo don't smile. If the baby don't smile, zoo don't smile. Baby don't smile. And babies say if you, with a human brain, think that you, as a criminal, could do anything with me, show me, and calm these animals down, because few of them been after my skin. And Zeus say, from the outside looking in, you look kind of gorgeous, but not better than this, sweetheart. In the city of Marshall, village of Marshall, town of Marshall, we talking plots, no 100 acres at a time. Look at all the money we could have had, baby. We could still get. You don't mind. You know, it's supposed to look like this, but in reality, it looked like this. And we got so many beautiful women, you know, with a few dollars. And the men just been doing them so wrong. And they've been trying to wait on a good man. And God say it's good men everywhere. You just got to know how to trick them. And Zeus say he happened to get put in the doghouse without even touching the flesh, because it was a spiritual thing. You see, by the spirit, it was something that had happened. So spiritually, when God say, do you want to live this way or this way? You know, I am the truth, the way, and the light. No man gets to the Father but by me. And I do sit at the right hand of the Father, but no man get there but by me. And then, you know, plotting in the cemetery is part of this thing. Do you want to accept this free gift of salvation? Would you like to accept this free gift of salvation? We got traffic coming from way back there, but if my lights was up, see, photo enforced business district, real life, 24-hour feeding. As a character, I bring it, but as real life, it should be here. We had funding that was made available, but the people did not get the memo, and then all accredited lawyers, they did not tell the non-accredited lawyers, and then all the people just been broke, and the baby's been looking in, not playing with no artificial intelligence toys, not getting trained artificially intelligently in no capacity in the city of Marshall, village of Marshall, and Marshall, as we don't see Governor Evers really kicking in on the people, like Zookeeper, if you will. And Trump said he don't want to see this. He don't want to see no governors, no generals, no 5-star. He don't care about your title, and God don't care about the title if you really ain't edifying like to sheep. Zeus say quite a long time ago, we supposed to have this thing called artificial intelligent photo enforced business district code by the school. But it ain't been up to code. And then people got mad at Zoo, say Zoo was dirty. His mouth, his whole campaign for God is off. It just, the way he do things for the scriptures, it just ain't right. God, they ain't gonna bless that. And then, Lord, behold, we in a situation where Zoo say he got 25 lawsuits on the police. They understand that he's some type of legal savvy guy now, under the lawyer none maximums that we have under the 13th, 14th, 15th, and the First Amendment. as we edify government business as an independent contractor, saying that, hold on, I had a way to solicit government for these funds to get me some business, get my baby some business, and get my homies and my family members, loved ones, friends business, but kept getting falsely arrested. And then people said I was crazy. And then people called me stupid. And then Zoo just kept on dreaming about his plots. So he say right now on the market plotting, we got 100 acres, 200 acres, 300 acres. They going for 1.3 all the way to 2 million. But when he get his shillings, he say he was thinking about also Bailey, but he was thinking about thousands of trillions, gazillions with no shilling, because he knew days was like this was gonna come. Well, we knew we could have been kept going with the poles all the way down because the lighting is defective, and we got people that can come and buy, like Diane Hendricks, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, Donald Trump himself. Come on to Marshall, check it out. We get this good thing going called showing and telling, not just titling. Do you know who I am? I'm the Prince of Kokoko. Don't give a damn. What do you do for the people? Zeus say he the pastor. And he think this thing called kingdom economics has robbed all human imagination, because we got highway cars, we got highway trucks, we got highway animal might break away. Got a few monkeys that got away from the zoo just recently, if you don't mind. And it is true. I want to shout out to the Wisconsin News for playing with zoo. Stop it, Brooke. We had a few monkeys. Stop, Brooke, slide. We had a few monkeys. Shout out to State Patrol. Shout out to State Patrol. We ain't. We stop, Brooke. Said we do. Did the government let us down, baby? That should we and the should have. Stop it. Come back here. We need to talk guilt versus conflict, rookies. I love you. We need to talk. Sunday worship. Shout out to the State Patrol, the city of Marshall, village of Marshall, town of Marshall. Shout out to Governor Evers. But he did not know, and the lawyers did not tell Governor Evers. We don't want to take this all out on Governor Evers. It's just character kicking up a little heavenly conversation, because we know Evers believe in God. We want to know why, no sitting president to date, if you will, has come to Marshall, has come to the city of Janesville, has come to the city of Beloit, has come to the Rock County region. And we want to shout out the highway coding system that we see now. We see all the cameras set up, but they didn't take off. We want to give them permission to try it. We want Leslie Vaughn to lead the whole records keeping. She got to be the supervisor of the records keeping system. We want to shout out Leslie Vaughn tonight on the show. Retired City of Janesville Records Office Supervisor. She was a very good supervisor, sent Zookeeper all the records and told him how to get additional records. But we want to make record of this. Can she record this, please? We just had Highway Patrol come by, check on Eagle. What is he doing? Let's see. That's a first responder. Under the First Amendment, we could have had a conversation having one. And under the First Amendment, protected speak. White House comments. I can tell him I'm a YouTube author, social media influencer, if you will, and I really do sermons for God. But got a lot of preachers in these fancy robes getting way more money than Zoo, asking for your tithing every day. Ain't brought you nothing like this. This right here can employ humans for over probably the next 1,000 years. Because if we take care of the land now right, and put the cameras and the coding system up, rookies, look what we got. We got one coming hot. coming in hot, but we ain't got no nothing for him. We ain't got nothing for this rookie. Look at him. Slide hard. Ain't got nothing for the rookie. Can't record, check, see if the speed transition was proper or not. We outdated, if you will, and Governor Evers, if you will, has not, if you will, taught us about government workers, the right to understand business, if you will, from business. But business wasn't business because business ain't never been business. Like Zeus say, business should be business. And what is business? What is business? We on the highway, shouting out God, giving out the information He giving us today. We gonna get to the church, but we want to warm the skillet up. We want to let you know tonight is for a very mature audience. Want to rebuke every grown individual who never spoke on insufficient highway lighting in this pod. Want to see if we can get the identification number, if you will. Let's see what we got, if you will. If you won't, Zoo don't give a damn. He don't. Want to get our identification number down. All Marshall Village streets are ATV routes unless posted. Want to shout out God and his aircraft. If you will, if you won't. Zoo don't give a damn. Want to shout out Travel Mercies on it. Want to shout out damn, what am I? Little babies know this ain't right. Stop. Shout out to Pepsi. Damn it, you play too much. Shout out to Pepsi. Let's slow it all the way down, people. Who we got tonight? Stop it, rookies. Oh man, we show we see this Pepsi Cup, people. We should see lights, but we don't. And then we got this thing called governor. He just sitting there with title. And the people fought real hard for Zoo not to get his show off the ground. He say he wasn't trying to hurt the governor. He was trying to get to the governor's to the table. Because we got so many employees, see, just collecting paycheck, just like the Pepsi can sitting in the hand of Zookeeper. Every week, every month, they just entitled to the funds. Ain't edifying nothing to the business. Ain't giving back to the business. Ain't giving back to the community. Ain't showing how we can get tax write-offs. Ain't showing how we can put so many. And let's talk about it. Want to give out, through Zeus Show when he say he get his money. Everybody that live in these trailer courts, mobile homes, want to give you rent for 5 years free if you got a parent that's brave enough to come and try to understand the study of buying plots, buying land, artificial intelligence, photo enforcement, business district coding, training and systems, where you legitimately gonna go to jail if you breach any contract clause faster than God can tell you the next word gonna come out of Zookeeper mouth if you do the wrong thing or if you do the right. Want to see if we can identify this highway and how much land Zookeeper says right before us as we speak. It's just so much, and then want to know how much money we missed in the solicitation for the fund. We look at the Pepsi Cup. How many polls should have been up for the farmers? Or did the farmers say they didn't want they farms up to code because Joe Biden just gave out so much money to the people that the people say they don't want their stuff right. They just wanted to be so old. And traditionally now they can just get all their livestock ate up and they don't know who come to eat the livestock up once they get the farm really going and percolating. Want to shout out to that other farm, ain't got one piece of livestock on it. Want to shout out Marshall. Who say how much the town worth? He buy all the land. He buy every business in the town. He say no, he gets telling the people we got real math. things really didn't go right. They think he planned, and he say the government really should have did this the way he see things, but government didn't even know that they can do photo enforced business district live 24 stream coding systems on the highways, or did they? And that's where we at tonight. Now for my true Christian, for my young queens, and for my young kings, they want to be bosses. Government keep telling them time and time again, ain't no money. And then you want to let them, get a glimpse of Zookeeper show from time to time to see if we can rewrite some legislation, some bills for artificial intelligence based photo enforced business district coding on highway system for non criminal offenses only at this time as we try to do 5-10 year experimental plans for recording no human highway traffic and human accidents and preserving the integrity of the workers, USDOT department highway workers when they come out here and clean up one hazardous condition outside. If you will, you won't. The back roads get real hectic when the ATVs, the cars, the movie stars come to town. But when last time we had a movie star come to town and tell us, and we know they done photo enforced business district coding somewhere, but not here. They come here. They knew we was we was not up to code, and they said nothing to us. I mean, let's take a moment to look at what the zookeeper is kicking up tonight. He say, it's just so much money we could have made together years ago when he first came to Marshall. But he had to prove a point. Is God real? Is God fake? When the government employs workers, may not have done you wrong, and then they look and see maybe they shouldn't have done it, but then sometimes see don't matter if the people right or wrong, they just want to mysteriously under false motive see really what you really could be capable of doing. And Zuki would say, what if he was the city engineer, developer, if he was really allowed to be a pastor for the people, if he was able to teach at his show, Brown versus Board of Education, his students would be so brilliant. What we want to do is we want to give you a prop, if you will, if you want. Want to give you a prop. No, we gonna use this. Zookeeper say what we got here is what we got here is Zookeeper say what we got here is a prop, if you will, but only if you know about propping in certain situations, circumstances, the cause. Zeus say he believes in his house of hearts that the people call him no, they fully wanted to play with Zoo inviting him to a rumble. He say it was the years of popularity, if you will, if you want. Popular people they wanted to be popular and they wanted to see what Zookeeper possibly could do different than them as we as we as we say as we 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 you know as we as we you know, as we as we if you will as we as we as we as we we if you don't mind can you give me a minute please do you mind zookeepers say let's talk about it rookies if you don't mind he say he say he uh he say if you don't mind we talking plots will testament trust funds and the likes of these things and Zeus say and shout out to Icy Hot we talking photo and force we talking we talking uh, we talking about that lawsuit with Gov Evils, if you don't mind, and all this land. It just look so beautiful. It 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 if you will it 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 ain't up to code. If you will and if you want no Sue say he don't give a damn, but wanna let you know 100 acres going for 1.3 to 2 million right now, but we got 25 lawsuits, thousands of trillions in the skillet, and Zeus say he want to know how much a marshal costs, and he want to know if we could just get the real